Okay, it's time to shut the whole thing down, says a court about Donald Trump's Charitable Foundation. A court is going to be supervising the total and complete shutdown of the Trump Foundation, which is Trump's, quote, charity, which has been conducting all sorts of illegal business and has served effectively as a personal slush fund for Donald Trump to buy politicians and to buy paintings of himself for his golf clubs, as crazy as that sounds. And an agreement has been reached which will mandate that Trump fully shut down his personal charity, give away the remaining money to a group of approved charities as part of the agreement. And this is all because of the, quote, persistent illegal conduct that it and Trump have participated in through this charitable foundation. This is connected to the presidential campaign because one of the illegal things that the charitable foundation did was coordinate between Trump's personal charity and the 2016 presidential campaign, including the promises of financial contributions from the charity at campaign events meant to curry favor for Trump with special interest groups, including veterans, including donations that were never ultimately given. It includes repeated self-dealing by Trump's foundation. Not only did Trump use the money, which remember was donated to the foundation on the basis of being charitable contributions for actual charities and nonprofits. They used the money to pay legal settlements for Trump's private businesses. They used the money to buy art for Donald Trump's golf clubs. And they used the money to make banned political contributions, including to Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, right around the time that Pam Bondi decided that actually Florida was not going to investigate the Trump University, rather. Trump tried closing the foundation in 2016 when it was clear that they were in trouble. But the New York Attorney General said, no, we're now investigating and you need to allow us to do that, even if you're not going to be an active foundation going forward. Of course, one of Donald Trump's lawyers is saying that this is all merely political. But the truth is that this is part of the rampant, systematic criminality of the Trump enterprises. And this includes the presidential campaign. This includes Trump's private businesses. And this now includes Trump's charitable foundation. So think about that for a second, Pat. Trump's private businesses have at minimum participated in the employment of undocumented immigrants and are suspected of helping to launder money for Russians and Saudis through real estate deals. Trump's presidential campaign was involved at minimum in felonious payoffs to ex-mistresses directed by Donald Trump through his attorney, Michael Cohen. And there's clearly a hell of a lot more coming when it comes to the presidential campaign. And then now we have Trump's charitable foundation, which has been making donations, which has been using donated money as slush funds and for illegal political donations. On Monday, I did a story, something along the lines of every aspect of Donald Trump's world involves criminality, personal, campaign, charitable, etc. Can you think of any aspect, Pat, of Trump's life at this point that is not allegedly criminal?
The one thing that you would think wouldn't be criminal would be a charitable foundation, but Trump finds a way. And I remember during the 2016 presidential election, there was much ado about the Clinton Foundation and criminality there. Well, which foundation is now being investigated? Which one has to be shut down? It's the Trump Foundation. And it looks like they're going to have to find another way to commission those $20,000 portraits of him and buy those Tim Tebow helmets, because this is no longer going to be the right vehicle to do so.
It's all coming back, right? It's all retroactively being exposed as projection. Hillary's emails, well, Trump is spilling secrets to a Russian spy recruiter. Half of Trump's staff is using personal email, including Jared Kushner and Ivanka and the whole lot of them. When it comes to attacks on the Clinton Foundation, it turns out that actually it's the Trump Foundation that's being forced to shut down because of rampant criminality. It's all projection, and it always has been, and it's now being exposed as such, piece by piece by piece. And consider just for a moment, this is what I was thinking about last night. If Trump had never run for president, he'd be getting away with his criminal business and his criminal charity. His kids wouldn't be under investigation and at risk of indictment. His business partners and inner circle members wouldn't be under investigation, some already convicted, some of them headed to or already in prison. His entire legacy wouldn't be under the microscope. And meanwhile, there's a bombshell buried in the report about Trump's Charitable Foundation shutting down, which is that this isn't the end. Even though the organization, the foundation, is shutting down, the lawsuit against the charity by the New York AG will continue, and the investigation of Donald Trump and his 3 oldest children and their involvement in the running of this criminal charitable foundation, that's going to continue. And of course, the kids are directly implicated. Not surprising, but very, very interesting. And 2019 is shaping up to be just absolutely crazy. Make sure to follow The David Pakman Show on Instagram at David Pakman Show. Rejected voicemails that don't make it onto the broadcast show are available there. Behind the scenes pictures are available there. What else? Early Patriot Mail previews. Top YouTube comments of the week featured on the David Pakman Show Instagram. Follow us there at David Pakman Show. And while you're at it, follow me at david.pakman on Instagram as well. One of today's sponsors is Skillshare, which is an incredible online learning community offering over 10,000 high-quality online courses on a huge variety of topics. First 500 who click the link under this video will get 2 entire months of totally free access to every single class that Skillshare offers. You'll have free access to courses on music, art, photography, business, computer programming, cooking, meditation, and everything in between. I think you'll have no problem finding courses that are perfect for you. Just took a really great class on graphic design, which I know nothing about, but I'm trying to learn. Our show is giving you 2 entire months of totally free access to every course Skillshare offers, risk-free. If you click the link under this video, you'll have 2 months to take classes on anything you're passionate about, classes taught by real people who share that passion. And after that, you can keep getting access to the entire site for less than $10 a month. Just click the link under this video to redeem your 2 free months of Skillshare, but hurry, it's only available to the first 500 who sign up.